Hey everybody, it's a new life. This is a video response to a video that Rosemary made, and she had someone to send in a question or a letter to her, and they had lost over 100 pounds and still didn't feel pretty. And the two questions she asked was, did you ever feel this way in your journey, and how did you begin to feel beautiful? And I just wanted to talk on that because from the beginning of my journey, I have always promoted doing the emotional work, working on your mental well-being. And I think that for a large percentage of us, we begin even before our journey feeling inadequate, having low self-esteem, no confidence, or very little confidence, not seeing our worth or our beauty. So just because we lose weight does not mean that we all of a sudden will adopt this new attitude. It's something that we have to work on. So in answer to your question, yes, I did feel that way. And it was only until recently that I decided to do a project with a group of friends and, really work on loving myself. I had to forgive myself. I wrote myself a love letter. I complimented myself every day, and those were not things that were easy to do because it was totally out of my comfort zone. I think I had developed the belief that I did not deserve to be beautiful. I was afraid of the success. It made me very uncomfortable to get attention, and I just lost my train of thought. But yeah, it definitely was something that I struggled with. It was very, very uncomfortable for people to tell me, oh, you are so beautiful. Oh my God, look at your shape. It was very, very uncomfortable for me until I accepted it, until I grasped it, until I looked in the mirror and said, you know what? You do look good. And growing up in my household, my parents taught us, that you should not praise yourself because that's a sign of haughtiness and, boasting. You don't want to put yourself above others. And although I think that's an excellent lesson to learn, I mimic that teaching. But there is a healthy balance to that. You shouldn't be on one extreme or the other. And I think that, in my parenting, I'm teaching my daughter, recognize that you are beautiful. It's okay, but you don't want to go and shout it, at every turn, every time you see somebody, oh, I'm beautiful. Then yeah, you're a little bit out of the box. But those were things that I did. I saw a therapist, and my therapist really pushed self-affirmations, and she gave me a worksheet which either started, well, it had an incomplete sentence that I had to complete basically with something positive about myself, and they were very generic. I look good in blank. People say I have a blank. I'm good at blank, so it caused you to have to think, because you could do something generic. I'm good at cooking. Or people say I have nice handwriting. I mean, you could be generic, but the purpose of it that I took away was to dig deeper and to really not be surface with it. And so this project that I did with a group of my Journey family, I, really dug deep. And it was very uncomfortable. I'm telling you, very uncomfortable. But the benefits of it were priceless. I got more out of it than I thought. So hopefully that answers your question. What I would suggest would be, to write down your accomplishments. You lost 100 pounds. Is that something that you've ever done before? Is that something that, what did you do to lose that weight? Were you committed? Were you driven? Those are all positive things. And if you could say that to yourself, I was committed and I did this for me. Something else I did was I stood in front of the mirror and I looked at my body and I looked at everything I didn't like. And after I mentally tore myself up, I made myself say, but you look good. Okay, this is that, but you can wear this, or you can do this. And it was a daily exercise that I did, and that helped me immensely. And just really breaking through barriers. My arms are something that really bother me because of the excess skin, but I purposely wear sleeveless tops, sundresses. I wear my arms out. I have recently gone to the gym to work out in short sleeve shirts, and it bothers the heck out of me, but I figure, it is what it is. The skin has always been there. Now it's empty and it's hanging, and I would sure much rather that than for it to be puffed out. So, this is my badge, and if anybody has something to say about it, they can kiss my toe, So it's attainable, but it's something that you have to work at. You have to be ready to surrender and to be honest and to accept you. And that is not easy, but it is so worth it. So I hope that was helpful, and thank you for posting that, Rosemary.